I originally did this exercise. This is incline flies, very slight incline, very slight incline. So, but the reason why I did these incline flies was I wanted to try and work out the chest a little bit. I knew that I needed to have a slight bend in my elbows, so I didn't put a lot of pressure on my elbows. But it kind of reminds me, it brings me back to whenever I was starting to pay attention to weightlifting and how I was doing it so that I wouldn't hurt myself. And I followed, I clicked on Scooby 19, I think it's 1968 or 1969, I don't know, or 1961. Yeah, I think it's Scooby 1961. And I looked at what he did, and he didn't do the flies um, on a bench, on a workout bench, because he said that by the natural gravitational pull, then it pulls your arms, your elbows, your hands behind your shoulders. It kind of hyperextends the shoulders. And so I was doing this exercise to work on my chest. I was doing the incline flies to kind of work on my chest, but you know, by accident, I kept going. I kept hyperextending my shoulder cuffs, or my shoulder blades, or not my shoulder blades, but the front and the middle part of my shoulders. And so it I wouldn't recommend this exercise. I wouldn't recommend doing incline flies on a weight bench, because you just don't have a natural stop, from your elbows, from being hyperextended, from your arms being hyperextended. So what he did to remedy this problem so that there wasn't a hyperextension of the arms was he just did flies on the ground. And I noticed that he does a lot of weight, and I'm wondering if I did a lot of weight, if that would have helped me out as far as getting a good burn in my chest, because it doesn't happen that it doesn't happen very often that I get a good burn in my chest whenever I'm doing these flies, whether the flies are flat or incline flies. I'm not quite sure about the decline flies, because I haven't done the decline flies in a while, and I did them I don't know, a week or two ago, but I can't remember if it was really good, a good burn for my chest or not. And I also wanted to say it's really important to have that belt around my chest, because without that belt, I wouldn't have the stability that I have. I mean, if you look at my arms, they kind of wave a little bit, maybe forward and backward and to the sides. And that the reason why they do that is because it's really hard for me to maintain my balance and stay centered on the workout bench without having the belt around my chest. So another thing that I was doing was that I don't have that bar, the bar in between, the vertical bar in between my legs, so it's very hard for me to grab onto things to kind of pull myself up or lower myself slowly, and I'm trying to use different things, trying to use my wheelchair, trying to use the flat bench, trying to use the the frame of the weight bench in one way or another. And I was just doing a transfer off of the weight bench. It's a lot easier without having that vertical bar in between my legs, and at the same time it was also kind of good because then I didn't have to lift my right leg up too much to get over a vertical bar. I didn't have to do a yoga pose almost by lifting my leg up, almost like one of those dancers in Las Vegas, where the lady